What is going on, everybody? Hello, happy Wednesday. Hopefully, you guys are all having a great week. It's midweek. It's almost Friday, right? Right around the corner, right? It's all downhill from here, basically. We will see if YouTube sends notifications. We're about to find out. It's a little delayed reaction on them. Alexa Antuna, hello. What is going on? How are you? MH, what is going on? Alexa was the first one. True Scooby Roo, what's going on? Dana Wilson, hello. Amber Dominguez, hi Amber. Eric Sacramento, what's going on? T, hello. Tasha, what's up? Pamela Johnson, hello. Hola. Autumn Anderson, what's going on? Fernando Lewis, hello. Rachel Berry, what's going on? Kayla, my day's going really good. Thank you. Verda Simpson, Lily, what's going on? David Bell, what's happening? Dominique Segundo, hello. Christina C, what is going on? Judy Patrick, what's up? Michelle Cephas, hello. Nicole Brogdon, what's happening? Maria Carrera, hello. Grace Salas, what's happening? Yvonne Thomas is in Vegas, cool. Stephanie Dawson, what's happening? Chanel number 5, hello. Jentastic is only here for the next question. Next question. Let's say Jenny Trip. Jenny, you're a trip. What's going on? Aloha. Linda, all the way in Australia. What is going on, Linda? Hello, how are you? Jessica, she's doing good. Oh, man, I lost. Sandra is in Oklahoma. Alexa is sad to hear about Michael's passing, so he didn't pass away the next day you interview him. No, he did not. Paula Clark is in Missouri. Hello. Luna is in San Fran. Cayman, what's going on? Thank you. Listen to MH and hit the like button. You can caress it, you can smack it, you can tap it, you can flip it, you can punch it. You get violent with that button. Isabel Ojeda, hello. Linda in Australia, hello. Roxy can too. If you can, I can too. Just me, what is going on? Rui Gonzalez, low M, hola, just M, one letter, M. That's so cool. Love it. Denise Lawrence, all the way in the Illini state, land of Lincoln. Sheila, hello. Oh, Sheila, let me love you till the break of something like that. Veronica Gonzalez, hello. Elizabeth Gonzalez, hello. Dang, you guys came in. The Gonzalez twins came in at the same exact time. Veronica and Elizabeth Gonzalez. That is awesome. Christy Walker is in Arkansas. You're a Razorback. Diane McAndrews, all the way from Ontario, Canada. What's going on? Caroline Gonzalez, hello. Gosh darn it. Caroline Cantlin, Canada. Mike Ram, what's going on? Roxy, hello. Karma Harrison, Karma from Rochester, New York. Thank you for everything you do. You're doing for it. She is really trusting you more each time. Yeah, she is a little bit. I agree. Thank you, Linda. Natasha Lizowski. Hello, Natasha. I have no idea if she's okay. I know she's alive. I don't know if she's okay. I don't have like all kind of insider information. She's not in my back pocket, I promise. Deanna Nunez is in Oxnard, California. What is going on? Felicia Yazi. What's happening, Felicia? Thank you for being here for a little bit. Teresa Roberts, hello. Angeline Lilly, all the way in Louisiana. Chanel number 5 is in Chandler. I would love to meet Angela. I'd have to ask her if she would love to meet you. She's very ornery, as you guys can see. Sometimes she's not in the best of moods, even with me, right? So everything is very touch and go with her. You gotta little by little, right? She wouldn't be happy if I brought anybody, so we have to work on her a little bit, right, to soften her up, basically. So maybe in the future, not now for sure. Steve Cruz, hello from Merced, California, from Mescalero. Keeping up with the good work that you're. Thank you very much, Steve Cruz. I appreciate you. Wenda Thompson is in Georgia. Cool. Rachel Berry, what's happening? Roxy, do I sell merch? I do not. Clayton, what's going on? Robert Tovad, good evening. How are you? SMCU, what's happening? May Michael rest in peace. Absolutely. Olivia Solis, what's happening? Audrey, God, I thought that said just a savage for a little bit. It doesn't, right? Audrey, just a little savage. You live in Florida, but you're in Illinois right now with family, being just a little savage. I know it doesn't say that, but it sounds kind of funny. It sounds kind of cool, actually. Just a savage. What if that was really your real name, Just a Savage? That'd be pretty cool, actually. What is going on, Audrey? Miranda, I agree with you. Roxy wants a call. Oh, a cap. Oh, this cap. Janelle Irby, what is going on? Gloria Klassen is in Canada. Marie Morrison is in Canada. Man, like a lot of Canadians. I'm telling you, I need to go do a meet and greet in Canada. Who would go to it? Raise your little Canadian paw if you would go to it. Miranda. Next question. I'm bored about this question. Next question. Next question. Vicky Peach is in Tennessee. She's a volunteer from Tennessee. What did that one? How did that one song go? Who was it? Something. I really like your peaches. I want to shake your tree. Who was that? Steely Dan or Moody Blues? I can't remember. I really love your peaches. I want to shake your tree. Yucks. Anyways, so guess who administered a bath today? I did, So I talked. So Angela was complaining about being hot, real hot. I go, Angela, would you let me help you get a bath right now? So I've said this before. I'll say it again for all the knuckles out there. She doesn't want a room, right? A hotel room, okay? Because she's been sleeping on that sidewalk for the past 20 years. She doesn't know what a room looks like. She doesn't know what a bed is. She see all that anxiety, her walking around and needing space to roam in a little tiny confined room. That's good for me and you, us normal people, but her, it just doesn't click with her schizophrenia, her bipolar, her this, her that. It just doesn't go with it, right? So hopefully you guys can understand that. Take her to ER, already did. Take her to a doctor, already did. Does she needs to get her ball checked? Absolutely. But everything's little by little with Angela, right? Take her to go get the ID. Why don't you take her to get ID? I have a full-time job. I have a full-time job. I can't be everything for everybody, right? I'm not Superman, right? I have a life, you know what I'm saying? So YouTube on list of top 10 things, YouTube doesn't make it to the 10 most important things, So I spend a lot of time on it because I'm trying to help this lady. So little by little, Rome wasn't built in a day, right? So got all these knuckles saying, hey, do this and do that, and all these directives, but I'm trying to do my best, and I'm thankful of the progress that I've made, right? Earning that trust, building a rapport, bridging a divide, trying to get to the other side with her. And it seems to work, right? Sometimes she's ornery, she's pissed off, she's mad, she's annoyed. That's the life of a schizophrenic, of a bipolar person that suffers with bipolar disorder, and again, she has 100 other issues with her, right? The ball, the blind eye, the infected leg that's no longer infected. So she has a lot of issues going on. You can only deal with one issue at a time, or at least I can. Maybe you guys can do 10 things at once, but I can only do one thing at a time. So I'm really happy about the progress I've made with the backing of most people. There's still some knuckleheads out there that are idiots, but God bless them too, you know. So we'll pray for them. You know, they're low IQ, but I was able to get her a shower today. I didn't have to convince her, but again, I think she feels comfortable with me. She feels comfortable with me, and I'm lucky that she feels comfortable because you know, when's the last time she took a shower, right? When's the last, I know she takes like bird baths, right? Washes her face and washes her hands, but you see her scratching everything, right? She scratches. Remember, she was scratching her legs and then touching her eye and her in her mouth, and that's not sanitary, right? That's not healthy. So it's no wonder she got all those lesions, those sores, because she's touching her butt, touching her this, touching everything, and it gets infected. So I'm not surprised. So I went to go buy shampoo, body wash, deodorant, uh, a bucket for the water. I bought like a big old case of water, and I was pouring the water on her because there's no hose out there in the streets, you know. So except for the ones that walk around, but uh, but yeah, it was interesting. I'm glad she's allowing me to. She's trusting me enough to help her in that manner, right? Whatever way I can. So hopefully you guys understand. I think most people understand. So yeah, she definitely has OCD for sure. I wish she was OCD with, you know, the other things, right? Like, you know, being more clean and whatnot. But yeah, Angela is a survivor. Yeah, if there's like a nuclear war, Angela would survive. She's a survivor. Absolutely. She definitely is a survivor. I think along the journey of surviving on the streets, the heat, the drugs, the malnutrition, the not sleeping, the can you imagine the horrors that she's experienced out there in the streets being a woman, you know? What have men done to her, right? What trauma has she seen, has she experienced, right? That has caused her to go deeper into the abyss of mental health issues, mental disorders, right? So it's really sad to think about. Susan Snyder, thank you very much. Ella Devious, thank you. Roxy, thank you. Appreciate you. Buttercup. Alley Cat, what's going on? Melissa, she thought there was a catch for your kindness because I think when a man gives her something, usually there's something expected in return. I think she's coming from that angle, that world. No, I don't need anything from you, right? I don't even need a thank you, you know. I know that what I'm doing is from the bottom of my heart. It's helping you, and it's creating awareness out there, even though you know some people don't see it. But again, God bless them. Um, there's going to be people like that, haters, jealousy. People just don't see it, you know. So it's okay, nothing wrong with that. Vanny for Army LA, what is going on? Gladys Pellegrino, thank you. I appreciate you. Next question. Hey, next question. I'm waiting for her to do that one of these days. All right, next question. Hey, next question, dude. Oh shit. Did you ever get her antibiotics? No. Frank, antibiotic Frank. She has a friend named Frank. He was giving her antibiotics. So between Frank's antibiotics and Art's peroxide, we closed up that wound, and she's walking and she's kicking. She's using that leg to kick. So I'm happy. So when I was so I got like a case of water, right? Water bottles. That's what I use to, you know, to administer the bath. She was wearing a tank top and shorts. Yeah, so you know, I just kind of did it over the clothes and whatnot. But got a rag and the body wash, and she pretty much did it, most of it. But she had her head down, right? And she had her head was all full of suds or shampoo, and she's like, I'm pouring the water on her, right? And then she's like, next bottle, next bottle, next bottle, hey, next bottle. That is funny, man. She is funny. Little bossy there. Better calm down. Rita Moore, are they her antibiotics? She shouldn't take someone else's meds. Rita Moore, they're probably not her antibiotics because the shitty hospital, St. Joseph's Hospital here in Phoenix, did not give her prescription for me to go pick up. So her friend Frank gave her medicine of antibiotics, probably not under her name. She probably shouldn't take it, but she did because, and they sealed up her leg. So no harm done. Should she not take them? Probably, but if I was in her position, I would probably take I would probably take them. I only have one channel, okay, gang. I've been saying this for almost 4 years now. I have one channel. It's called Lost in Phoenix. My name's Art Castro. That's it. Please write that down. Charlie Boy, what is going on? Hello. Jose should have took her to Banner University. I took her to the nearest emergency room, Jose. Appreciate the Monday quarterbacking though. Cynthia Gamble, good evening, Art. Angela does trust you. I'll watch her around you. You're doing everything you can for her. Don't give up pushing her for ID, please. Little by little. Lorraine, that's a cyst on her arm. Awesome. Apocal Doomer, how can she get an ID without her birth certificate? Maybe the shelter has her ID and they just need to give her a copy of it. Maybe. Is that possible? Doomer? Duma. Wanda Thompson, the hospital failed her. I think the hospital fails a lot of people. So, they gave me the impression that they didn't really value her as a human being. And from my perspective, I was there. Right? I saw the look on their faces, and I saw the level of care that they provided her, and I would not be happy if she was my family member, right? What how they treated her, right? So, and then me calling the hospital a couple times and they're giving her the runaround. Oh, it's in the paperwork. The prescription is in the paperwork. The signature. I'm like, dude, no, it's not. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the paperwork. It's not here. So her leg is better. So now I know the hospitals kind of suck. Yemeni Isa, what is going on? Maureen O'Leary, can you give me a bath? Yikes. I only administer bath if you have like a big old ball hanging from your arm, not anywhere else. Next question. Next question. That's so funny. Holy shit. Chimbo, where does she normally at? Yes. Perry Ochoa, what is going on? Perry, where can I buy? I don't have any hats, man. No, I'm all hatless. When I do the meet and greet, I'll probably have some hats when I do a meet and greet. In November, I'm gonna do a meet and greet in November. November. Sandra, what's going on? Wanda Thompson. I'm a little funny. Patrick Drury. Isn't there like a hotel called the Drury Motel or Hotel or Inn or something like that? Drury Inn? Yeah, pretty sure. Candy Love, where is Jessica? I have no idea. She's not biting my burger. That's for damn sure. Ness Aguilar, what is happening? Maureen O'Leary has no ball. Shannon Price, it's so amazing what you do for Angela. I wish people were like you. More people were like this world would be a much better place. I'm not saintly. I try to do what I can. I try to do my best. I did my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough because here we are right where we were before. Who sings that? Go. Go. Lost in Phoenix trivia. Go. Anybody. Who's gonna win it? James Ingram. That's awesome, Jenny. You know what's up. That James Ingram and is there a girl in there or no? Michelle N. Thank you very much, Michelle. I appreciate you. Very sweet, all the way from Canada, Michelle N. You're awesome, coming in clutch. Holy crap! I don't know if it was the singing or the bath administering, but God bless you either way. You are a Tar Heel. What's happening? Emily, what did I say? Have you spoken to any evangelist family to help her? Nope. Alley Cat, can we get Angela a little cart for her stuff? She doesn't want a cart. She doesn't want a cart. She travels very lightly. The stuff that was donated to her, she doesn't have a lot of stuff. You know who has that stuff? I do. As I mentioned in the video that I'm sure all of you guys watched all the way through, I mentioned that, hey, here's all the stuff for you. I'm gonna keep most of it. I'm gonna give you 3 items now, and I'm gonna give you spoon feed you the rest little by little. Like today, after the bath that was administered, I gave her a beautiful little pink suit, like a little pink top and a pink short. Really cool, and some CK chonies. So really nice of you guys, whoever donated that. Look, she looks real. And then somebody sent her a pink brush, and so she brushed her hair all jacked up. I go, "You're done brushing your hair?" Yeah, yes. Next question. Next question. But yeah, she's looking all clean, and I gave her so I got her underarm deodorant, right? She on her arms, on her neck, on her shoulders, on her eyeball. I'm like, Angela, not the eyeball, man. That's how you lost your first eyeball. That's by rubbing it with crap, right? She put deodorant on her eyeballs. She put it in her ears. I'm like, so that's the type of person she is. The schizophrenia, the mental health issues. She's just Ante Dieter, all the way from Berlin. Awesome. Uh, Dieter, would you have been in West Berlin or East Berlin, right? If the wall still existed, would you be in East or West Berlin? Let me know. I'm a history guy. Jasmine Pimentel, thank you for becoming a super fan. You are now a moderator. You are part of Team Ranch, not Team Wench. There are Team Wenches, right? There are some wenches out there, but you're not one of them. You're a Team Ranch, right? So if you just comment again, you'll see a little blue wrench next to your name to defend yourself with. Sharon R, what's the latest on Face? Man, I just uploaded a video today. He looked thin and outgoing to ink erasure on the last video I saw. I just uploaded a video of him this morning. Go check it out. Your question is very timely. Jasmine looks all cool in blue. Blue name, blue ranch, blue little star. Love it. Love it. Mike Ram is Team Wench. Woo! Christy Walker, all the way in North Carolina. You are also a Tar Heel, and you are also a moderator now. Thank you very much, Christy Walker, for becoming a super fan. You're awesome. Chris Solo, what is happening? That is so wonderful of you. Big sweetheart. I can imagine how much better she felt. She loved that little shower, right? Not because I was administering it, but because she felt like a little pampered, she kind of enjoyed me pouring water on her, and it made her happy. It made her happy. Like when Miggs was talking to that gal the other day, that was he was genuinely happy, right? And today, Angela, just for a little, like a fleeting moment in time, she was happy. Yeah, there was a little bit of normalcy to her, right? Just a little bit of normalcy, like a normal life, right? Just getting clean. As a human, we should all have the dignity of being clean. She doesn't have the ability. I mean, she does. I mean, there's shelters that can provide her with free showers, but she chooses not to go there, right? She chooses not to go to a hotel. If I was to get her, I can get her a hotel for a week. I can get her a hotel for a month. She won't go there. So she doesn't feel comfortable in shelters, in hotel rooms. She's a street person. She doesn't want to leave the streets. Everybody, right? There's a lot of people. Certainly, a hospital will take her. Certainly, a doctor will help her. Certainly, there's adult protective services. Certainly, there's programs that yeah, there's all that stuff. But the subject has to want the help of those programs. She doesn't want the help. She wants the help from art, because the big homie art, because she feels comfortable with me. She knows I'm not gonna harm her. I'm not gonna attack her. I'm not gonna expect anything in return from her, right? So she kind of likes that. Okay, this dude doesn't want anything from me. There's no catch. There's no strings attached. Love it. Love it. Next bottle. Next bottle. Her eyes all full of soap. Hey, hey, next bottle. Hey, hey. She was all soapy. She couldn't see nothing. Woo. So you guys will see that tomorrow. So today, also, Miggs talked to another. He has another friend. Her name is Baby Doll. So you guys will see, and the conversations on speakers. So Baby Doll was okay with putting the conversation on speaker. So it was a cool conversation. So you guys will hear that tomorrow morning, and then you guys will see the administering of a bath in the evening. Okay, so tune in for that. Wanda Thompson wants the next question. S. Matos, hello. Baby Doll and Candy. It's like I took him to a stripper club, right? Migs, I want you to meet Baby Doll. And the one up there, that's Candy right there. You pick tonight, Migs, you pick. Which cavity do you want affected tonight? Son, I know this is your first trip to a strip club, but Baby Doll and Candy. Oh shoot. Lene Lemonade. I love that name. Lene Lemonade. I believe in you and all your hard work. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, Lene. As long as people believe in me, as people always ask me, do you believe in aliens? And I say, as long as aliens believe in themselves, that's all that matters in life, in the universe, actually, right? Got to believe in yourself, got to have that confidence to roam the universe. Big Richie Rich, I love you, man. What was that? I'm not even gonna say their name, but a beer commercial back in the day in the '90s or something, right? I love you, man. I love you right back, man. Janice Basca, what's going on, Janice? Ella Devious, dang. Cynthia Russell, what's happening? Hello. Does Angela have an Amazon wish list? Uh, no, she doesn't. I don't. First off, she doesn't know what Amazon is. She doesn't know what Amazon wish list is. Um, and she's good for now, to be honest with you, right? She's very basic. Like she's a little basic stuff. She's not all highfalutin, you know. Ari, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Mike Ram, does she know what the internet is? She's heard of it, but she's not a big dabbler in the internet. Roxy, get Angela a toothbrush. I sure did. Ella Devious, you have a good night. Get some rest. Make sure you brush the tooth. Amber Sharp, thank you, Amber. Ciara Cordova, did you tell Migs the update on Carla? He didn't ask about that, Ciara. Peter Zachariah, Kia. What's up, Peter? All the way from Kiwi Land in New Zealand. What's going on? Shannon Price, hello. Ouch. Jermaine Thanos, what's happening? Hello. April Lehman, would Angela wear an eye patch? I asked her one time and she said, I'm not a pirate. She says she's not a pirate. So she said, I think that's a no. Louise Oz, all the way in Australia. Hello, Louise. Perry Ochoa, man, what happened? Where's your little thing at? What happened to your ranch? Perry Ochoa. I have known Angela for over 5 years, and she has always had the bump. So she told me she got that bump when she was 12 or 13 years old. It was like a little bump, and it just kind of grew throughout the years. That's what she told me. So can you imagine when she was 12 or 13 years old, like somebody didn't take her to the damn hospital, right? To a doctor, a specialist, dermatologist, something. That's talk about neglect, right? It started at an early age. I believe she saw some traumatic stuff as a child. Something was done to her. She saw trauma, and that um, messed up with her mind, right? And she kind of stayed as a little girl a little bit, like she didn't grow up, right? So it's really sad. Dogs, Art Ewan Face did an awesome interview. He talked the majority of the time. So have you guys noticed that his the way he speaks, his ability to speak, he has great command of his words, right? Of what he says, how he says it. He'd be a great presenter. He would be a great motivational speaker. He would have a career in that. It's just he has to get clean. He has to get off the streets. He has to get away from that life because when he speaks, he has like a presence about him, right? That he's able to influence others. He can speak from authority as far as I've been there. I've made bad decisions. I've been in the streets. I've been locked up for decades, right? So hey, little kids, look at me, and this is not what you want to become, right? So he can influence so many people. He just has to get get it all in order, right? So I love the way he talks. I mean, he has great command of the English language, and he's able to convey a message, whether it's a religious message, a message on hope, a message on sobriety, addiction, perseverance, how to overcome adversity, on illness, I'm getting ran over, whatever. He has a great ability to convey his thoughts through verbal speech, right? I mean, he's one of the best speakers that I've ever interviewed, right? I got some people I interview, and hell, they they can't formulate a sentence, but this guy speaking really well. I think when he was locked up, he read a lot of books. That's my personal opinion. When he was locked up for for many years, I think he did almost 18 years, I believe he said, right? Total of 18 years for whatever things he did when he was in his youth. He must have read a lot of books because he sounds educated, right? But it's a lockup type of education. So that's just my opinion. Mermaid in a wine glass. I can't imagine that, right? So you already have a wine glass and a mermaid in there. Very cool. I was just wondering, when did she lose vision in that eye? I don't think she knows when she lost vision in that eye. I've asked her 100 times. So Angela, tell me about your eyeball. Oh, it's been like that for a long time. I just can't see it. I'm blind in it. What happened? What is it? I don't know. Sometimes it's really hard to get information out of her. She's all over the place. That Melissa, not this Melissa, but that Melissa right there. Thank you very much, Melissa, for becoming a super fan. I appreciate you. You are now part of Team Ranch. If you send a message, you'll see a little blue wrench, not Team Wench, okay? Because there are some of those sometimes. You're part of Team Ranch. I appreciate you, that Melissa, not that Melissa, not this Melissa, but that Melissa. Shit. Perry Ochoa remembers Angela from 5 years ago. Her eye wasn't like that 5 years ago. Got it. Sprite Girl, no disrespect, but was Angela born a male? She was born a female. She's not one of the nowadays the people that move from they don't she's been a legit a woman all her life. Next question. Does she panhandle? Yes, she panhandles. To me, it looks like businesses give her food, give her clothing. One day I saw a vehicle pull over and just give her a shirt. Um, I've seen her with bag, like, a brown bag from like a business, like a restaurant, because they're giving her food, right? Local restaurants, they take pity upon her looks, the way she looks, so disheveled, so she has a certain look about her, right? You can't, so Lisa Warren, do the homeless out recognize you? Some do. Do they give you a hard time? They do not. You don't look like them. Thank God I don't look like them, Lisa. Mary Sanchez, why don't you answer when we are asking about Carla? So first off, there's 100 messages on here, and second of all, I'm not obligated to answer your question, Mary Sanchez. You have a good night. Get some rest. Before you go to Mary Sanchez, these balloons are for you. That Melissa, what are the three most needed uh supplies? So homeless people, here's your top three, not my list, their list. This is what they say: socks, wipies, hand wipes, wipies, whatever you guys call them. They love that stuff because that's how they clean up after themselves, right? Sometimes water isn't readily available, but the hand wipes, they can wash their hands, right, to eat or to look presentable, right, or face, whatever. Uh, socks, um, uh, hand wipes, and then the third thing would be like ramen noodles, snacks they could just eat real quick, right? Ramen noodles, they go into a store, get some hot water, and they got like a little meal. So those are the top three things I've heard forever. Another thing is feminine products. So there's a thing on the streets. Um, so people have donated girls. So what are they called? The feminine products, right? The little things, right? That stuff, right? So I've received them, not for me, but to pass out. I give them to girls out in the streets, and they're like, "I don't need this. I haven't had my period since being out here," and I've heard that from a lot of them. So what happens is these girls are out in the streets. They're not sleeping right. They're doing drugs. They're not eating right. They're doing drugs. They're mayhem out there, right? So the body, to protect itself, self-preservation, says right now is not a good time to get pregnant and have a child. So it kind of ceases operations, like it doesn't produce an egg apparently, right? To some women. So I've heard that a few times. So I don't accept any tampons. Not for me, right? But for the ladies out there in the streets. Okay. So just so you guys know, sometimes people ask me, "Hey, do you need any tampons?" I don't need any tampons. You know who needs tampons? Tampon Tim, the guy from Minnesota, the governor of he is the former governor of Minnesota. He wants to be the next vice president. He installed tampons in the boys' restrooms in all the schools in Minnesota, is what I heard. But knucklehead. I shit you not. All right, how long have you been doing this? This November will be 4 years. Katsu. Have a good night. Here's some balloons for you on your way out. Promethazine. That shit out of here. Sprite Girl, are there any therapeutic horse ranches near Phoenix? I think Megs would do good with that. There, you know what? There's a lot of horse up. There's a lot of those up north, 2 hours away in Prescott, Sedona, Flagstaff. Like lots of ranches to get the youth away from gangs, drugs, all that stuff. The problem is getting these folks that wanting to go to those programs, right? So Miggs doesn't want to shower right now. You think you're gonna get him to go to a program 2 hours away? So they're deep in addiction, man. These drugs are different than any other drug. So yeah. Love, love, pretty love. I want some braces. I'm about to get my braces off. Hopefully soon. They're supposed to be take these off like a year ago. I've had them for over 4 years. I have the ortho that I have went to the same school of the doctor where I took Angela, right? They not the best. Not the best. service, but God bless these people. Do your lost souls have tents? Some do, some don't. The majority don't know. Uh, yeah, the majority don't. Klutzy Kate, what will happen to her new clothes that have gotten dirty? How will she clean them? You're talking about Angela? So this is what I see homeless people do. Migs does this a lot, and I see women do this every day almost, right? So they go. It's what any of us would do. Wherever there's a water source, a spigot, they turn it on. They take off their clothes, right, and they hand wash it. They basically, even without soap, they just kind of rinse it, squeeze it, get the funk off of there, let it dry, right? In Phoenix, it doesn't have to, it's not, it doesn't take long to dry. Then they put it back on. That's it. Fly Girl. Um, it reminds me of that show In Living Color, Fly Girls. Do you have a wish list for tents, blankets? Um, Tents are not popular in summer in Phoenix. Tents are not popular in summertime in Phoenix, Arizona. Just you don't see tents for the homeless. There are some, but come the winter time, our winter, like November, December, January, there's tents all over the place because there's you can keep more warmth in a tent. And right now, you don't want warmth, right? You don't, yeah. So hopefully that makes sense. So yeah, and right now I wouldn't want tents right now because I'm what am I gonna do with them right now? So hold on to your tents, hold on to your horses and your tents until probably November. Probably a good time to send that stuff over. Thank you very much, Fly Girl. Fly Girl. Dietert, West Berlin calling. Please buy Angela some hand wipes for me. Absolutely will do. Thank you very much. So if the Berlin Wall was running down the middle of city of Berlin like it used to back in what from 19 so we went to the Cold War right after World War II. So I would say 1950 to 19. So basically for like 30 years we had a Cold War, right? So everything east of the Berlin Wall was communism, right? The Soviet Union, and everything west of the wall, West Berlin. Isn't that crazy? Like they put a wall in the middle of the city. That's insane. Like the middle of the city. That is a trip, man. What a trip. Stephanie, I thought they said grinding. Stephanie Gindling, thank you very much. I appreciate you. But first, sinigang. Sinigang is a Filipino dish. Is it humid in Arizona? Yes, right now. So we're currently going through like monsoon season. That's a kind of it's like our rainy season for us, right? So my understanding of monsoon season is when so in the summertime for us it's like 110 degrees, right? 105, 110, 115 degrees around there. So it's hot down here. And then you got some winds with some that are bringing moisture from the Pacific Ocean or from Baja California, and that when that moisture turns into 40% um, uh, dew point, when that clashes with 110 degrees, boom, it's a monsoon storm and it just drops a bunch of rain. So that rain, it lands and then it kind of steams the place up, right? So it's just kind of muggy and hot, humid, nasty, sweaty. Finally cooling down in San Diego. I love San Diego. Zariah, Israel, hello, how are you? How did people take dumps back then? I have no idea. Orange flamingo art. Do you ever feel unsafe going out to do? No, never, ever, 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 ever. Is Jessica okay? The last I saw, she lost 169 pounds. Maybe she lost another 169 pounds and she just disappeared, right? Rosie Woods, what is going on? Hello. Susie Hernandez, hello. Mike Ram is looking for a sugar mama who can move me to Colorado. So, ladies, we're going to play the Lost in Phoenix dating game, Love Connection, call it whatever you want. Currently, Miggs is going through it, right? He's found a couple friends. So we have an eligible bachelor here. His name is Mike Ram, right? It used to be Mike Poodle, but he grew up, he matured, he went through puberty, and they call him Mike Ram now. So he's trying to he's trying to get to Colorado. I'm not going to create a GoFundMe, but if you want to help out the lad, you just there he is right there. Got a wrench and everything to prove it. So hit him up, ladies. Mike, what's your FICO score? How many kids do you got? How many baby moms do you got? What's the scoop, dude? Leonie Beaumont is all the way in Australia. What is going on, Leonie? How are you? Mike Ram S Matos wants to know if you got a job. Boss man, I haven't seen that. God, I haven't seen that in like 15 years. ASL. That doesn't mean American Sign Language either. That is funny. Shay Stinson, you have a night. Get some rest. Make sure you brush the tooth. Mike Ram has two jobs, ladies. Two jobs. Your lazy baby dad has zero, but Mike Ram has two, not one. The first one was so nice he had to do it twice. Fabian Arzola, what is going on? Hello. Next question, ladies. Next question. Mike Ram is here to answer stuff. Damn, Jantastical is calling you out, Mike. She said two jobs and still can't get to Colorado. Damn, that's a burn right there, dude. Next question, ladies. Wake up, wake up. Love, pretty love art. My dog screams and cries if I leave her alone. What do I do? Find find her a boy dog. Perry Ochoa, Elias is my favorite interview. I was thinking about him the other day, and you know what? I've come to the conclusion that his family came from California They kidnapped his ass, threw him in the vehicle, tied him up, and took him to California, and they sent him to a institution over there. You know why I feel that way? Because they haven't contacted me, right? They used to call me all the time, the mom, the uncle, the this, the that. Hey, how is my son? The mom would send me money to go buy him stuff, food, this and that, right? Elias, because the family's all in California. He stayed here on the streets, and basically they found him because of my videos. So the mom drove from California. I showed her where he was at, and like a couple weeks later, he was gone. So I really feel they kidnapped his ass. So isn't that crazy? Hey, sometimes that's what it takes. If that's my child out there, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Dora Favela. I had an ex girlfriend. Her last name was Favela. It was a long time ago. I remember that name. Dogs, what is going on? You have a good night. Get some rest. Make sure you brush your tooth, dogs. Take care. Bless you. Alley Cat says it's confusing with two alley cats. One of the cats that lives in the alley is gonna have to move from the alley. You guys are gonna have to go in the house or on top of the roof, or the cat has to move from the alley. One of you guys. Michelle, do you think Angela would use a cooling mat or towel? I don't think she would. She might use a mat, but she would lose it. She can't carry her stuff everywhere, so she would lose it, you know. So that's it. Kind of sucks. That being homeless sucks, you know. So yeah. Sharita Turner. I think Stephanie's still out on the streets. What last I heard. Norma Elsa. Everybody's entitled to some privacy. Doesn't mean I'm hiding anything. I'm entitled to my privacy. I don't have to tell you everything about me. That'd be pretty stupid. But you have a good night, Norma. Here's some balloons on the way out. Don't be weird, gang, please, okay? Please don't be odd and weird. Okay? Respect people's privacy. You know, just because I'm inviting you in my house, you can see my face, you can see my name, doesn't mean you can, I'm gonna give you my social security number and stuff, right? So respect people's privacy because I respect your privacy, right? So respect goes a long way. I don't divulge a whole lot of information because of people like that, like odd people. Like you never know their intentions, right? So very odd behavior sometimes, So be normal, please. Be sane. Chrissy Alani Novoa, all the way in Reedley, California. Also, I've heard of that town. Zara Israel, art. Were you washing Angela hair on the front cover thumbnail? Yes. Yes. Angela I administered a bath to Angela today. You'll see that tomorrow. Do I live in downtown Phoenix? No. Tammy Gamond, all the way in Massachusetts. Very cool. What's going on, Tammy? Hello. Andrew Lopez. I have I have not seen Jessica. Jojo Nanny, what is going on? Hello. Janice Bear, you sent towels. Very cool. I needed a towel today. I had to buy one. Thank you very much. So I will be picking up those items in the at the UPS box probably this weekend. Okay, Friday or Saturday, because Phoenix is an extremely large, spread out city, right? So I live way over here, and Angela's on way over there, and the storage is way down there. And so when I tell people like in a week I drive hundreds of miles, right? And that's the truth. Because in Phoenix, you gotta get around, you gotta move around, and so but people don't take that into account. But Paula Ramos, thank you. Appreciate you. Baby Diva, what's going on? Baby Diva, your name reminds me of Miggs talked on the phone with another friend of his that I introduced him to today. Her name was Baby Doll. So that your name, Baby Diva, remind me of Baby Doll. Sprite Girl, have a good night. Get some rest. Make sure you brush your tooth. Thank you for watching Face. Make sure you comment, like it. Good dude, great conversation. So I'm excited for him. Cecilia Avina, thank you. I appreciate you. Lori Miller. Next question. Next question. She every time she says that, I'm cracking up inside. That's funny. You guys like that burp? Holy crap! That caught me. Uh, 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 it surprised the hell out of me. Like, golly, that was a big one. I don't burp like that. Jojo Nanny, I love Shorty's blessing bags and the notes she puts in them. Thank you, Shorty, if you are watching. Very nice of Shorty and her mom and her friends to put those bags together. If you're able to, please help her. And the Cash App is in the video. I think it's Shorty Girl Inc. INC, Shorty Girl INC. That's her Cash App. When you donate, you're contributing to those bags, So very nice of her. It's very nice of the community to get together and really help her with that. So because look how appreciative Face was to receive that, right? So love it. Tabitha Toten, what is going on? Deja wants next question. Hey, Art, next question. Move it along, Art. Move it along. I got things to do. I got movements to do. I got shirts to tug on. I got body. I got stuff to scratch. She is funny, man. I love her. Jamie Suzanne, all the way in H Town. What's happening? Hello. Lynette Lambert. And Phoenix traffic is a whole other animal. Absolutely. I agree. Allison Locking. Hi, Art. Have you ever been homeless? I have not. Thankfully, I have not. Right. So I think one time I got mad at my mom and I kind of stayed out all night when I was a kid. So I guess technically I might have experienced it, right? But that's about it. That's the extent. I didn't like it, so I went back home. Shoot. That Melissa says, "Oh my God, so much gas for a little lady, and you handle it so eloquently." Hey, there's only one way to handle gas from back there and burps from up here, right? So just kind of ride it out. Just go with it. Go with the flow, right? Go with the airflow. So yeah, she's funny, man. She's a hoot. Lori B. Angela is 2 weeks older than me. December 31st, 1974. So this December 31st, she's gonna be 50 years old. So can you believe that? I thought she was a lot older. I thought she was in her 60s when I first met her. She said 49. And I was taken aback. She always says 50, but she rounds up to 50. Or maybe she forgot her real age because her real age, so her birthday is 12 31 of 74. So this December 31st she'll be 50. I know that because this December I'll be 50. Stand away from the wind. I always go like this when I'm right before I start talking to Angela. I go like this, kind of which way is the wind blowing, right? Because I got to stand on the other side in case she bombs. The wind's going that way. So yeah, I ain't dumb. Shoot. Anna Ortiz, I really wish Migs would have lasted clean longer. That video of him with white shirt and the necklace, he looked so healthy. Yeah, he did. He looked like a completely different person. But that's the grip of addiction. It just consumes you, right? And it transforms you into somebody that we would rather not see. That's addiction. Tulip O'Hare, like the airport, right? O'Hare in Chicago. Tulip. I got a little funny story. I'm gonna tell you guys. It's kind of like a guide joke. Tammy Georgie wants to see a picture of Angela from the 80s. Me too. BT, have a good night. Get some rest. Tammy, the video is gonna be shown tomorrow in the evening. Baby Diva, you have a good night. Get some rest. Make sure you brush the tooth. Tammy Georgie, I'm just a simple dude. That's it. Rosa Mary Dominic, please help her pattern her shirts. I don't even know what that means. Pattern her shirts. Gosh, what the heck? Oh my gosh. I actually took off the ranch from Jantastical. Let me see. Illusion. Some balloons for ya. For ya. Carol Dudas. What happens in winter for these people? They're freezing their tushes off. C. Lopez sent a package of pasties. Got it. That's awesome, C. Very nice of you. Did it have the Lost in Phoenix emblem on it? Can you imagine? Michelle N, have a good night. Get some rest. Make sure you brush the tooth. Fantastic. You know that if Angela gets some pasties, that's all she's gonna wear. Say goodbye to shirts. You know what? You're probably right. So a lot of people ask, why don't you get her clothes, right? A shirt to cover her body, right? Like pants to cover her body. She's showing too much. Okay. So first off, what she says is, I don't want t-shirts. I want to wear this. I don't, you can give me shirts, but I'm gonna make them into these little whatever these are called, right? To cover this. The only reason I'm wearing this is because I have to wear this. Because if it was up to me, I'd walk around naked, is what she told me. That's literally what she told. She feels comfortable without clothes. She only wears clothes because she'll get arrested for indecent exposure. She doesn't want to get arrested. Okay. So when people say, buy her clothes, buy her shirts, give her shirts, it's like, thanks, dude. Like I haven't thought about that, right? Take her to the doctors. That lump needs to be seen. Thanks. I never thought about that. So, anyways, gang, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. I'm gonna take a shower, and I'm gonna get the videos up for tomorrow. Migs talking to Baby Doll, and me administering a bath to Angela finally, right? She's gonna receive a bath, that kind of a Lost in Phoenix bath, So, but she liked it. She really enjoyed it. It was refreshing. It was cool. She felt clean afterwards, and yeah, that was really good. So, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate you. Appreciate your time. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like all that lovely stuff. Get some rest before you go to bed. Make sure you brush your tooth. Okay, pinky promise. I'm gonna give you guys some balloons because you guys are about to exit. I'm gonna give you guys some what else? Some rain. Should we blame it on the rain? Blame it on the like Milli Vanilli. Blame it on the rain. What about some laser? You guys want a laser show or nah? Laser show. Bzzz. It's like Terminator a little bit. And this is called the Walter. Okay. You guys have a good night. Bye.